Welcome to Creations by Karen, and today we're going to do something that I was inspired to make by the Posh Paper Lady. Cool name, like it, and I enjoy watching her tutorials because she's on YouTube, so make sure you check her out, Posh Paper Lady. If you live in the States, you can order stuff from her, which is really kind of good. Yeah, Carol, she looks big, and she's not big. She's not big, she's furry. Okay, so this is what I'm going to make. Can you see them up there? They're purses. Purses, right? I know, I saw them and I thought, that is very cool. Now, usually when I do my craft shows, usually if I think something looks cool, it goes well. Not always, but sometimes. But you're going to start out with one of these file folders, and you can get these from the Dollar Tree in London. And they don't have any Christmas ones because I checked at Christmas because I was going to make this a Christmas and I didn't have any. But they certainly have these pretty florals. And you can make these out of just regular file folders. Figured that one out too. All right, so then I'm going to take my cutter. My Friskus cutter. And I'm going to cut this at 8 inches. This being the finished edge here. 8 inches. This is where you got to kind of be exact. I need a new blade, apparently. And I'm just using my Friskus cutter. There we go. Do I save these? No. Posh does. I didn't. Okay. So this is what you're left with. What are these? Now I'm going to do some scoring on it. So, I got my score tool. Once again, I live in Canada. I'm not able to get the blades from these in Canada. I have to make a States run. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to score it. Got my measurements right here. So I'm going to score this at 1/2 inch. Here's my scoring tool. And I really like making these. And then at 6 inches. So that's 1/2 inch on one side, 6 inches. Like that. Okay, got that part? I gotta go slow because this took me a while. And on this side, I'm going to score it at 1.5. Make sure that's right. 1.5. And 2.5. Okay, so there's my scoring on that side. Now, how did you cut Crafter? My Crafter went really well. Yep. Thank you very much for asking. I'm going to go lengthwise here. Now, I found this challenging. You might not. It's just me. Okay, so I lined it up. I'm going to score it at 1 inch down to the first score, this middle score line here. Okay, don't go through that score line. And then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to score again at 1 inch down to that crease. Then I'm going to do it again. Probably should have just done both. 2 inches. So you're scoring it at 1 inch and 2 inches. Well, I just didn't want to go through there. Sorry, having a fade. I'm thinking ahead. Okay, go to the other side. Score it at 1 inch. And 2 inches. Flip it over. Score it at 1 inch. And 2 inches. There you go. So, yeah, no, I don't think you can see this, but this is kind of where this is going to be sitting up. So I don't score that part, that inside piece. That's all the scoring you need to do. I'm going to put that away. Now, this can be challenging. It doesn't have to be. I just made it more challenging than it probably needed to be. On the top part, where you have the 1/2 inch score here, you're going to take a pair of scissors. You can use a finger blade like this. I choose not to. And I'm just going to score it on the second, or cut it on the second score line. I'm going to cut a V. Like that. Does it have to be perfect? No. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. As close to that as you can. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Before you do any varnishing of it. Okay, you got that part? Then you're going to just take this and you're going to cut at the first crosswise. Up to that second score line. Now, this is just me, but what I found is really the easiest is I go to this part and I cut this score line, then I turn this and cut it here, where it makes a center. Okay, got that part? Then this part, and the middle part of it, I'm just going to cut this right where that 1 inch score line is. And you'll see why in a sec. Okay. That comes out. Okay. So this is what you're left with. Then you're going to go to this side again. Going to cut. And then you're going to just diagonal here. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay. So that's what that side should look like. So you've got 2 score lines here that run up and down. And I've cut notch here, and I've cut these. I'm going to do it again on the other side. See that? Okay. Good morning, Lynn. Going to the other side. I'm going to cut here. The square out. Then you go up to the second one. Don't go to the first one. This is called garbage here. And then I go here to the next cross line, and I'm going to cut this up to there, to the second score line. Cut this one too. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. And I leave these score lines in. Like, you don't have to score this, but I do. And this is where it's different from the way the Posh Paper Lady does it. I use score lines because for the life of me, I can't cut a straight line. I don't know, man. I can't. I've tried. And it's just all wobbly. So when I put this score line in here, I know that it's perfect. I'm just going to cut a V. You'll see why in a second. Pull that out. And just cut this one. Okay. That's all the cutting that we need to do. All right, so this is what it's going to look like. You got it? What are we making, Sherry? Watch. Watch and learn. Okay? Now, I'm going to make some folds. So, on the creases, don't varnish this like with one of them tools like this. Oh, geez. With this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, don't. And you're gonna, anyways, all these score lines that you've made, you're just going to bend them. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay? This one is going to be a bit different. So I'll wait for the end to, or wait for a second to show you that. Okay, got these turned. Okay, now on this one, I'm going to score that. Score line there. And then on this, I score, like I turn it. And then I take this and I come back. Like that. So it looks like an accordion. See that? Got that part? Am I making any sense? There we go. Turn it this way. Just make sure you got all your score lines turned. Creased. Nice. Okay? Look. So now I'm at this part. See how I've done that? Okay. I'm going to put some tear tape on it. You don't have to use tear tape. You can use glue if that's what you want to use. You can use almost anything you want. I'm using tear tape. Right? So on this part here, which is the 1/2 inch part, I'm going to put some tear tape on it. Like so. Just take my little picky tool and just, and the reason I think you don't use this is because I think it causes the file folder to split a little. Anyways, look at that. It's down. And I'm going to put more tear tape on. I'm going to put tear tape on a lot of different ones. Okay, so this is similar to Bosch Paper Ladies, not exact. Okay, so I put some tear tape up here. And then on here, I'm going to put more tear tape. And then I go this way. And you'll see why in a sec. This is a little bit different than hers. But there's a reason why I did it this way. You don't have to. You can do it whatever way you want. Just the way I decided to do it. Okay? Going to this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Put tear tape on here. You can see y'all concentrating. And then I'm going to put a small piece of tear tape on here. And a small piece of tape on this part. Okay? Then, flip this over. So now it's on the pretty side. Okay? I'm going to take more tear tape and I'm going to put 2 pieces of tear tape on here. on the one that we cut the V's. Okay, and 2 pieces of tear tape on this one. Just put your tear tape down. Yes, you use a lot of tear tape. Turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. Let's do this part. Like this. Go to this side, do this one. Now I want you to start thinking about what you would do with this. Keep it in mind. Go to this side. Okay, so I've got all my tear tape down. Okay. This is where I take this, and I'm just going to make sure that tear tape is secure on there. Because the last thing you want to do is make this and have it fall apart. Believe me, I've done it. Trial and error. Go to this side. That just secures your tear tape down. I think I made 20 of these last Saturday. Tear tape. I got mine on Amazon. You can get it anywhere. You can get it at the dollar store. It's not as good, but you can. Okay, go back to this one. Okay, so on your printed side of your file folder, take your picker. Take all the tear tape off that you could see. So here, here, and when you varnish that down, it's easy to do. If you don't varnish it down, then it's not as easy. I gotta do the easiest way. Okay? Do it this way. Okay, so all my tear tape that I put on is off. Okay, we're going to put it together now. Okay, so remember, this is the outside. So I just take this and just stand it up. Look, coming together. This is the fun part. All that other stuff isn't as fun. But if you don't do it this way, it's challenging. Okay? So look how I've got it, like, this has still got tear tape on it. It's sticky. But look at cute. It's coming together. All right? Now, this is something that I like to do, and you don't have to do this. But at this point, I'm just going to take my corner rounder, and I'm just going to round this corner. You'll see why in a sec. My big show is Easter, the Good Friday, and the Thursday before. Did you sell all 20? No, I didn't take them. This is for my Easter show. But I imagine they'll go well. Okay, we're at that part now. Okay, so I just rounded these corners. It doesn't need to be done. I just did. All right, now I'm going to this part. This is the most challenging part I found. I'm going to take this tear tape off. And see how this accordion, remember that extra line I scored on the 1-inch line? This is where it comes in. Taking the tear tape off. Take this one off. Take this one off and this one. All right. Here's my challenging part. Is I'm going to put this here, right? Fold it up against here. And this is why it can be challenging. It worked. Closing up the sides. Take something, just burnish it. Look, it's closed. Looks perfect. I only have hockey tape. That's my son Curtis. No, you can't use hockey tape, my boy. Say hi to my boy, everybody. He's on with his mama. All right. Do the same to this side. Try not to make a mistake. Fold this down. Fold this down. Got tear tape on there too. Varnish the inside of this. Okay. Look. Look how cute this is. Does it look like a purse? No. No, it doesn't. And these two sides where it has the score lines here, because you want to turn it. So when you put the top on it, it sits pretty. Let's make it pretty, shall we? All right. So this is what it looks like on the inside. And this is what it looks on the outside. So pretty. I like it. Hi, Karen. His name is Curtis. Thank you. You have a troll. No, my boy's not a troll. He watches. He just doesn't comment. Okay. So on this, at this time, I'm going to put some Velcro dots on. This is just me. You don't have to do it at this time. Velcro dots. Fastener dots. You can get them at the dollar store, which I did. You can also use magnetic things. She does. Potch paper lady. I don't. It's just because I just don't. So I'm gonna use 3 of these. Why am I using 3? Because I think it looks better with 3. Okay, so here are my Velcro dots. They're from the Dollar Tree. Using 3. You get 20 in a pack for $1.50, so it's fun. You want to kind of make sure these are even. So this looks about even in the center. And then I'm going to put one on either side. Do you have to? No. I just do. Because I'm going to put some stuff in it for you guys so you could see. This one, this would be great if you were having like a bridal shower and you wanted to give them something. You could put stuff in it. I would love to get that. Like, wouldn't that be cool? You could do it in their wedding colors. That'd be really cool. Okay, got my dots on. How am I going to fix the dots? Well, I'm just going to close the lid. Gently. All right, so just close it. You want to make sure that it lines up. Perfect. That's lining up. Now I squish the sides. And that way I know that Velcro dot's going to stick. Okay, take the top part off and just secure these Velcro dots down. Just rub them. Okay, so now my lid's going to close. Look, cute as that. But does it look like a purse? No, it doesn't look like a purse. Wait, you guys. Okay, this is where the Posh, this is also something that the Posh Paper Lady did. And I did use a little bit of inspiration from that. But I need 2 of these things here. Hang on a second. Okay. I'm going to use 4 of these clips, the heavy duty ones. Okay, that looks cute. I like it. Cute. So, I just used remnant pieces of scrap to do this. So I cut an 1.5 inch piece of cardstock. Don't use, I used heavyweight cardstock. I cut 2 pieces of this at 1.5 inches. I think it's like, I don't know how long it is. Hang on. We'll measure it. So it is 12 inches. 12 inches by 1.5, or by half, 12 inches long by 3/4 of an inch wide. And put them together. I just used tear tape. Put them together. You can use glue. You can use whatever you want. Take one end and you're going to, I just put my thumb on it and turn it up. It's lovely. Thanks. Go to the other side and turn it up. Okay, so now it's going to look like this. See how the ends have come up? This is going to be the handle for a purse. Now what I suggest you do, don't have to, is just take something and it's a little curl that breaks kind of the fibers in here. Yeah. I learned that the hard way too. Now, oh, you know what? I needed something that fell. Yep, I see it. Hang on to get it. Okay. E6000. You're going to need it now. This takes a little while to cure when you put it on. But I found that the best thing to use is E1000. I've used E6000 to do it. I did all sorts of stuff, this stuff, and when you put that on it, it's not going anywhere. So I'm just going to place this handle on here. So my purse has a handle. Got it? So the easiest thing to do is to do one side, then the other side. Right? I know, Sherry. Well, wait do you see what I'm gonna put in it? Cool. All right, E6000 or E6000. This is kind of the base, so you just put some E6000 on here. Generous amount. And you kind of just, I like to go about 1/4 of an inch from the end. This is where my clips come in. I'm going to clip it in place because E6000 takes a while to cure. So just do this and do the other side. Kind of make sure that they're even. So I'm going to come around and I'm going to do it on the other side. E6000. I like the little tubes. I don't know why. Okay, place it down in the center, if you can. Take your clips and clip it in place. There we go. Can be challenging. Life is all about challenges. You can do this. I know you can. Okay, clip it down. that. See? I put the handle on it. Now walk away. Don't play with it. Leave it alone. About an hour. I've already done that. So this is what my purse looks like with the handle on there. Look. It's got a handle. Want to make it pretty? Okay. Let's make it pretty. Cute. All right. So I thought, what am I going to do here? So I thought, oh, a bow would be nice. Let's do a bow, shall we? So I've got a piece of, once again, I'm using scrap. This is 12 inches by 2 inches. 12 inches, 2 inches. I'm going to make a bow. But I don't want my bow to be that big. So I'm going to cut it down to 10 inches. Like so. Do not throw this away. Don't throw it away. Hang on to it. All right. Take this, fold it in half. Yes, it's got to be perfect. Burnish it down. Okay, we fold it in half. Now, I know, you're probably thinking, okay, so this is 5 inches. Take this back. I'm going to lay it down here to the 5-inch part, and you're going to put just a dot at 2.5 inches. So it's going to be centered. Do it on the other side. Okay, you got that part? 2 inches. 2.5 inches, sorry. Then, now I have little hands. Super cute. Wait, it's not done. I take my index finger. You could do whatever you want. You can use whatever you want. I put it down and I just go on either side. Place it down as close to center as you can. Place it down. Okay? So you've got notches. Take some scissors. Take note here. On the inside of the pen, you're going to come around and you're just going to come up here, curve, and come to that side. So this is what it looks like. Let's do it again. Whoop. Super cute. Yeah. Okay. Come up to the notch. Just curve it. So this is what it looks like. Now, you're going to need some glue. Good glue. Just going to need those, 2 more of those. Actually, I only need 1. Okay. Open this up. So you want to put a bit of Gorilla Glue, or this glue here, the aqua glue. Good morning, Virginia. And you're going to put just a little bit of this glue right at the center. Then you take this and you take this end and you put it here. take your clip so it's not going anywhere. Got that part? Then you're going to do it again on the other side. Take your glue. Go here. Place it down. Oops. Great. So that's what it looks like. Put it away for a second. Take this back. I'm going to make it about maybe 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, that works. I think that's too small. Yeah, 3/4. Here we go. 3/4 of an inch. Is this down? Yes, it is. I'm going to put this right in the center. So come to the center of my bow. And I just curl this around and curl this around. Okay? So it's finished looking. Got it? I'm going to take some glue. Put a little bit of glue on here. That came apart, no worries. There we go. And I'm going to put this in the center. And hold it down and put your clip on there. Walk away. Now, while that's drying, I'm going to work on this part. I found these pretty little flower stickers at my local dollar store. And they are pretty, so I think I'm going to use them. Good morning, Virginia. Do I want to use these? Yeah. I'll just take them off here. And they've got little Velcro on the back of it, or not Velcro, but sticky stuff, so they'll stick on. They don't stick on enough, so I like just to put a little bit of this glue on here as well. Put that on there. Just a little wee bit. Just stick that down. So it looks pretty. I like it. It's adorable. Go to the other side, put another one on. Put a little bit of glue on there. Stick it down. Pretty. That's so cute. Look at them on the top there. Cute, cute, cute. How's my bow doing? Let's have a look. It's good to go. I'm going to put one right in the center here as well. I'm getting to the end of this. There we go. Don't need a lot. Just place this down right in the center. Perfect. Just hold it for a second. This stuff really, it doesn't take long. The liquid glue, almost instant. Yeah, perfect. How cute is that? The little, and I want to put that right on the front of this purse. So I opened it up. I'm just going to, you know what? I think I'm going to put this E6000 on here. I think it's going to be, when it's going on to this part, it's got a bit of a plastic finish on it. So I think E6000 would work better. I'm just going to place this down, right at the bottom and in the center. And I just take a clip and clip it in place. I'll show you that in a second. While it's drying. Okay, it's terrible cute. Terrible cute. What do you think, guys? Yeah, it's cute, all right. What do you want to put in here? Well, you can put anything you want. But what I thought it would look good, and I have all these at my show, just a small notebook goes in there. Maybe one of these fridge magnets. That would work. And then I thought this really cute lip balm with a dog print would fit in there as well, which it does. So just put this together. Look. Look at this purse. All right, give me a thumbs up if you love it as much as I do. It's adorable. You could put whatever you want in it. It'd be great for a shower gift. You could put, like, treats. Yay. All right, you guys going to try it? Not hard. Go to your local dollar store. They have these really pretty file folders. All right, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know every time I come on and do a new craft. And on that note, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.